This WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Gray and gusty out there today with the Weather Impact Alert. I'm Mary Marsh with this WUSA 9 Weather Impact Update. We are looking at gray skies today with light scattered showers off and on because of low pressure. Not only will it bring some rain to us, but this is going to move up the eastern seaboard and also bring some rain to areas such as New York. It's all because of the low pressure that is off the coast that's developing and also giving us the cloudy skies for today and tomorrow. We will be dealing with this low pressure and gusty wind. So here's what we've issued: a weather impact alert all day Sunday because of not only the rain, but the really gusty winds. Winds could gust 30 to 40 miles per hour here in D.C. And then even in areas such as Ocean City, you could find those gusts upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour. Heaviest rain, however, will stay south and east of D.C. So if you are around Charles, St. Mary's, if you're around the Eastern Shore and Ocean City, expect to pick up on some heavier rain bands here around the district. They will be light, they will be scattered, so at times you'll get some showers, other times you'll just get the clouds and some dry conditions, but it's going to be off and on throughout the day. So yes, rain gear is good, and having the WUSA 9 app to stay on top of any weather changes will also be nice to have. Now this is the afternoon. Some of the models have backed off of some of the rain, but I'm going to pause it here just to talk about what we're going to be seeing. This is around 1:30 or so in the afternoon. You do see some of those bands working their way across Anne Arundel County, Charles, St. Mary's, very light around D.C. And the further north and west you go, the less rain you are looking at. So if you're around areas such as Leesburg, Frederick, Hagerstown, Martinsburg, you're still going to get some rain even through northern Montgomery County, but it will not be as much, and you'll have a likely longer period of just cloudy and dry conditions versus the rain all day long. So again, you're still going to get some, but not as much as what we're going to see south and east. So here we are, 5:30. You can see a few more showers spreading out to that area, but overall rain totals will be low. Even into Monday morning, we're still waking up to some light scattered showers. At times could just be drizzle and mist, but just enough to wet the roads. So we are monitoring that as well. On Monday afternoon, still a few lingering showers left over, but at that point they will have lightened up. So this weekend, of course, it ends on that gray and gloomy note with that coastal storm. Showers off and on through the day. Again, just a reminder, gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour in D.C. Along the coast, 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts. Coastal flooding is going to be an issue. We do have some sun, however, returning later this week as high pressure works its way back into the area. Going to have to wait until around Wednesday or Thursday, however, to get that. Today, we'll see high temperatures around 65 degrees in the D.C. area. Not much temperature fluctuation today. 63 in Winchester and right around 65 in Frederick. By the hour, you've got temperatures upwards of 65 by noon, 65 by 2 o'clock, right around 64 by 4 p.m. You notice those showers are off and on, and they are light and scattered at times, but they will be with us throughout the day. Coastal flooding and flooding, a big impact, especially with those stronger winds offshore. All these areas in green highlighted show where we're going to have those flooding hazards. You can see that's the lower eastern shore up through Anne Arundel County and into areas such as Charles and St. Mary's as well. Take a look at these wind gusts. Winds by 4:30 today, gusting up to 33 miles per hour in D.C. You could see a 40 mile per hour gust in Annapolis, and along Ocean City, you're looking at anywhere from a 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Now, while these winds could be a nuisance for us, for people who deal with sickle cell, it could be a day of pain. And it's mainly because of the way their blood cells are shaped. So a normal blood cells, you can see right here, has this round-like color. It is good at carrying oxygen, but for patients with sickle cell, their blood cells are shaped sort of like a crescent or almost like a C shape. Those cells are abnormal. They can get stuck sometime, and it can be very painful as they try to make their way through the blood vessel, and also less oxygen being transported there with those cells. Now add the wind to it, and it's even worse, because what the wind does is help to exacerbate that. It makes those blood vessels narrow, and then those blood cells have a harder time getting through it. So the cells begin to clump together. They can block blood flow and cause some pain. So today and tomorrow, people with sickle cell may need to watch out for the wind impacting with their illness. All right, now tomorrow night, looking at the Monday Night Football forecast for the Bears coming to town, taking on the Commanders. Expect just a few showers showers to linger around, but for the most part, we're going to start to dry out, especially toward halftime and the end of the game. It is going to be a bit cooler and still breezy with temperatures in the 50s outside. All right, your 7-day forecast. Look for temperatures around 65 today with the weather impact alert. 63 tomorrow, still a bit windy. 72 and breezy on Tuesday. We're in the upper 60s Wednesday. We close out the week nicely with a little bit more sun and highs staying in the 60s. 65 Thursday, 62 Friday, and upper 60s by next Saturday.